So this is someone who lived his words. He wasn't just speaking about liberation. He was willing to put his body, so to speak, on the line, and he paid dearly for it. But having said that, I would say um, I give thanks that he lived to see 80, because people as radical as he, who are considered as radical as he is,
True,
do
true,
not
true.
tend to live that long. And perhaps he was allowed to live that long because of some of the concessions that he made, which,
True, true,
by the way, cost him some cost him some support from some of the people who really wanted him to become president. And yet politics makes for strange
Mm-hmm.
bedfellows. You try to figure out, okay, can I do more good inside or
Right.
outside? And so I'm not judging. These are calls that you make while you're in the game on the field, and it's easy for someone who's sitting on the sidelines to say, oh, I would have done it this way, I would have done it that way. But he ran for president 5 different times:
Mm.
1997, 2007, 2013, 2017, 2022. It's a wonder that he was never assassinated. He did remain influential, not just in Kenya, but in terms of regional diplomacy as well. He helped to, at least attempted to mediate the South Sudan crisis as recently as 2025. He also, of course, unfortunately, he didn't succeed in this instance either, but he was also trying to get a position with the AU
Right.
Commission, and was rejected for that, and from that, and possibly because the this was in February of this year. The rank and file and leaders are still not ready for someone who is not just kowtowing and just bowing down to the imperialists. He worked really hard to try and bridges. So of course you talked about the handshake agenda, I guess, between him and Uhuru Kenyatta. So all in all, a great man has passed. I listened to his wife's comments, and her calling for us to mourn him, but in a solemn way. Doesn't have to be violent. I looked at even the names that he gave his children. So his first son, who's deceased, he named Fidel after Fidel Castro. So I guess he gave some more evidence as to why they would call him a socialist. Um, he named one of his daughters after Winnie Mandela.
So
Yeah. He wasn't exactly helping.
I didn't know this on John F. Kennedy. He had a better chance.
Yes.
Eisenhower.
We are grateful for the example that he left for us all. And may he rest in power in return. Who are
Right.
interested, he has a biography. He has a biography that you can, access and read more about him, because it's important that we really understand our leaders, understand what worked, what didn't work, understand the tactics that have been used against them. His autobiography, The Flame of Freedom, is one that I would recommend that we all take a look at, particularly as we celebrate his life.